Welcome to Narayana live classes. This is Chandrasekhar, physics teacher. Today we discuss on 8th class physics assignment. So in this assignment, 5 questions is given. The first question is, what are the materials used as the heat shield? What are the materials used as the heat shield? The answer is, the materials are copper and aluminium. So these two are the materials we are using as the heat shield. That is the answer of first question. Coming to the second question. So question is, give some examples where friction produces heat. Give some examples where friction produces heat. That is the second question. The answer is, so by rubbing hand we can produce heat. The answer is, by rubbing hand we can produce heat. We can produce heat. And by rubbing two stones against each other, by rubbing two stones against each other, we can produce heat. And third one, by rubbing the matchstick with the matchbox, we can produce heat. So these three are the examples of producing heat. By rubbing hand we can produce heat. By rubbing these two stones against each other we can produce heat. By rubbing the matchstick with the matchbox we can produce heat. So this is the answer of the second question. Coming to the third question. Question is, why do you find it difficult to walk on a slippery surface? Why do you find it is difficult to walk on a slippery surface? So already we know friction play an important role when you are walking on any surface. So on the slippery surface, the friction is very low. So in slippery surface, friction is very low. So if the friction is very low on the slippery surface, that layer of that slippery surface acts as a smooth surface. It acts as a smooth surface. In the slippery surface, friction is very low. So that's why that layers of the slippery surface act as a smooth surface. If the surface is smooth, automatically we can't get our foot can't get the grip. Our foot not get the grip. That's why we are slipping on that surface. So what we understand finally? So in the slippery surface, the friction is very low. That's why that slippery surface acts as a smooth surface. If the surface is very smooth, we can't get the grip on our foot. So that's why we are slipping. So that is the answer of third question. Next, coming to the fourth question. The fourth question. So why friction produces heat? The fourth question is, why friction produces heat? So friction is a force. Already we know friction is a force. It can oppose the relative motion of a body between the two surfaces are in contact. If the two surfaces are in touching each other. So friction causes the molecules on rubbing surface to move faster. So they have more energy. That means if the two surfaces are touching each other or sliding each other, moving each other, here the molecules are getting more energy. If that energy is more, so it gives the higher temperature. If the energy energy is more, if the energy is getting more now, automatically it can gain some temperature. So temperature also, it can produce temperature high. If the temperature also high, that body, the touching body on that particular part, it can produce heat. So that is the concept of why friction produces heat. So friction, when the two bodies are in moving each other, automatically that molecules gain more amount of energy. That energy causes to be higher temperature. That means temperature is high. So automatically that produces that type on that particular place produces temperature. So that's why producing heat is takes place. So that is the answer of fourth question. Coming to the fifth question. So in fifth question, so question is gives examples to show that friction is both good and evil. Friction is both good and evil. So first we have to understand the examples of friction is good. Examples of friction is good. Friction is good. So we can able to walk because of friction force. So that is friction is very good. We can able to walk comfortably. So we can walk comfortably. So friction is very helpful to us. And second one, if we can able to write comfortably because of friction. So here the part of the ball point to the paper, friction is takes place. So that's why we can write comfortably. We can write comfortably. Friction is very helpful to us. And nail and screws are stick to the that means particular walls and surfaces. So we can stick the nails and screws. Stick the nails and screws with the help of friction. With the help of friction, nails and screws are we can fit comfortably. We can stick comfortably. So that is the examples of friction. And one more thing, lighting a matchstick. You have to lighting the matchsticks with the help of friction only. Just you have to rub it with the help of friction produces heat automatically. It can help us to lighting that matchbox. So lighting the matchbox. Lighting the matchbox with the help of friction. So we can give some different types of examples for the friction is good. Coming to the examples of friction is bad. Coming to the examples of friction is bad or evil. Friction is a evil, not good. So friction is bad or evil. So some examples are there. If the friction is more, so automatically it can damage some parts. So first one is wear and tear of soles of our shoes. Wear and tear of shoes. Soles of our shoes is reduces. So that is cause. So wear and tear of shoes, soles of our shoes are due to a friction. That is the first one. And second one, so machines get heated up. Machines get heated up due to friction. Machines get heated up due to the friction. And due to frictions, machines and vehicles consumes more amount of fuel. Machines and vehicles get consume more fuel. Machines and vehicles get consume more amount of fuel due to the friction. So that's why some difficulties are there in the friction. That's why friction as well as good in some cases and friction as well as bad in some situations. So that is the answer of the fifth question. So thank you students, thank you very much.